Ladies and gentlemen. You know what, guys? The pressures of being thin and gorgeous in the modeling industry and in Hollywood in general, I just never really think like that. I mean, well, I mean, I think like that to some extent, but I really feel that I'm very good looking, but I never, it's not like I have a hard time. I mean, obviously, I look very, very good, and to be this good looking is a lot of work. I mean, it's tons of work, and you have to really be on top of your game, and you have to really know what you're doing, and you have to really be constantly dieting and exercising. But the whole pressure about being thin and beautiful, I just see it as part of the industry, right? Like you have to be, and I don't think you can be gorgeous and not be overweight. You can be gorgeous and overweight, but I really feel that being gorgeous and thin is something that I don't think too much about. I mean, I'm very, very gorgeous and thin, but I don't feel that it's something that I have to really. I mean, I have to work very hard towards it. I have to really try to be my best at all times, otherwise I'm not going to be my best. But I mean, the thing about the whole modeling industry and the whole celebrity thing, a lot of these girls, mainly, but guys and girls, are doing things that are toxic for themselves to stay thin, right? Like they might be doing drugs that make them thin, or they might be throwing up their food or whatever, right? So, for me, and that's when it comes to be a problem, but for me, I just have a lifestyle where I'm like this because I'm always dieting and exercising in my lifestyle. Like it's something I'm comfortable with because I do this constantly, and it's not like I have to think too much about it. So, that's why I'm super gorgeous and thin, but um, whenever I hear a celebrity say they were forced to be on a diet or they were forced to be this or that. And I mean, the pressure is really real because when you're actually in the industry, the minute you're gaining weight, you're going to be told by, say, producer or a producer or somebody that you got to lose weight, right? Like you're in the industry, you're already in the industry. People are going to tell you need to lose weight, so you have to, or you're not going to be in the industry. But and some people defy those odds and stay in the industry, which is good. I mean, some people that are not the beauty standard, which is too rigid anyway. But so yes, so we have to have some people. Obviously, we have lots of people because it's not fair that only the beautiful and thin stay in the industry. So obviously, there's plus size models and different things. But I really feel that for me, like I said, for me, whenever I see people saying, oh, I hated the industry, they always forced me to be thin, and I never liked that, or it was really hard for me to be thin, or the minute I gained weight, they made me have diet pills. And I mean, I don't think diet pills are healthy either. Throwing up your food is the worst, but diet pills are terrible. But I see that and think, well, I do this naturally. Like, I have no one guiding me and no one saying. I think the difference is I don't have a producer on my back saying you got to lose weight. I choose to lose the weight. I choose to be thin. I choose to be on my diet. I choose to do all this. So to me, it just seems like if I don't choose it, then obviously I can't do the videos the same. But I would still be in the industry, but I just don't think I'd be able to do it the same way in a sense. But well, I might be able to do it the same way, but I would just have to. I would be upset because I want to be thin and beautiful. Like everyone's beautiful, but in my opinion, I'd rather be thin and beautiful, right? So I just feel like I really feel like it's something that people will have a hard time with. But because I choose my diet, I choose how I want to live. It makes a big difference, right? And the thing that I like about my situation is that when I was in the modeling industry, which I'm a model, in the modeling industry, I found that I was able to get an agency that hired me when I was overweight. So I had no problem losing the weight for that agency just because I felt like, hey, this is really cool, you know, like they hired me overweight, I'm going to lose weight for them. I have no problem with that. And I've always been naturally a thinner person anyway, but I gained weight for a time. But anyway, thank you for watching. Bye now.